What if I told you the most powerful tool for your health wasn't some expensive supplement or a crazy diet, but something you already do every single night? Today, we're going to talk about a huge idea. Your sleep schedule is your own secret medicine. So let's start right there. I want you to really let this sink in. Sleep isn't just you, being unconscious. It's an active, powerful process. It really is one of the strongest medicines your body produces all by itself. And that's not just some feel-good saying, it is pure biology. Let's break down why. Okay, let me ask you something. Does this sound familiar? You're trying so hard to eat clean, maybe you're even hitting the gym, you feel like you're doing everything right, but you're still fighting with that stubborn weight, or you're just tired all the time, or maybe your doctor mentioned your blood sugar is creeping up. What if the real answer isn't on your plate at all, but actually on your pillow? It all starts with this really crucial link between our sleep and our stress hormones. This is what we're going to call the cortisol connection. Just think about it for a second. When your bedtime is all over the place, maybe midnight one night, 10 p.m. the next, 1 a.m. on the weekend, it does way more than just make you feel a little groggy. It's like sending a shockwave through your entire body, creating this kind of biological jet lag. And, the very first domino that falls in this whole mess? Your stress hormones. And the difference is just night and day, literally. When you get good, consistent sleep, your cortisol, that's your main stress hormone, it just hums along in this nice, predictable rhythm. But with poor sleep, it's total chaos. Your cortisol levels just skyrocket. It means your body wakes up already feeling stressed out before you've even had a chance to hit the snooze button. And all this hormonal chaos, well, it's the real reason behind all those problems we just talked about. That high cortisol starts dumping sugar into your blood, it tells your body to slow down your metabolism, and then it signals your body to start storing fat, especially right around the middle. It's exactly why you might feel so irritable and just completely wiped out. It's a really vicious cycle. But believe it or not, the cortisol connection is only half the story. See, that hormonal imbalance kicks off another chain reaction, one that puts your blood sugar on what I like to call the insulin roller coaster. So here's what's actually happening inside your body on a cellular level. Insulin is kind of like a key, right? Its job is to unlock your cells to let sugar in for energy. When you're well rested, that whole process is super smooth. But get this, after just one single night of bad sleep, your cells start to get stubborn. They resist that key. They become less sensitive to what insulin is trying to tell them. So what happens when the key doesn't work in the lock? Well, all that sugar gets stuck floating around in your bloodstream, and your blood sugar levels go up. Then your brain, which is starving for that energy it's not getting, starts screaming for a quick fix, which usually means more sugar and carbs. At the same time, inflammation is going up, and your body is being told to hang on to fat for dear life. This is exactly why you can have a perfect diet, but still feel like you're just spinning your wheels. You see, nighttime is supposed to be your body's dedicated maintenance shift. It's when it gets to work repairing cells, rebalancing the very hormones we've been talking about, and even cleaning out toxins from your brain. But all that hormonal chaos from a bad sleep schedule, it just brings all of that critical work to a screeching halt. So, with all this chaos going on, what in the world is the fix? Well, it's probably not as complicated as you think. And that brings us to what I believe is the real sleep secret. Now, the first thing that probably pops into your head is, okay, I get it. I just need to get my 8 hours, right? I mean, that's the magic number we've all had drilled into our heads. But is that really the whole story? And the answer, maybe surprisingly, is no. And if you take away only one thing today, let it be this. The consistency of when you sleep is actually more powerful than the duration of how long you sleep. Seriously. Getting 8 hours from midnight to 8 a.m. has a totally different biological effect than getting those same 8 hours from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So why is that? It all comes down to your biological clock. You've probably heard it called your circadian rhythm. Think of it as your body's 24-hour master coordinator for, everything. When you stick to a consistent schedule, waking up and going to sleep at roughly the same time every single day, you sync up this internal clock. And that is when it starts working like that powerful internal medicine we've been talking about. All right, so how do we actually put this internal medicine to work for us? Let's write out the prescription. It's a really simple 5-step plan to basically reset your clock and take back your health. Okay, here are 5 simple but super powerful rules to get that clock back on track. First, timing is everything. Aim to be asleep between 10 and 11 p.m. That timing aligns perfectly with your body's natural hormone cycles. Second, screens off. That blue light from your phone is a huge enemy of melatonin, which is the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. So give yourself at least 30 screen-free minutes before bed. Third, your environment. A cool, dark, and quiet room is your best friend. 4, food. Try to have a lighter, early dinner. That lets your body focus on repair overnight, not on heavy digestion. And finally, number 5, stimulants. Make 4 p.m. your hard cutoff for any caffeine. That's it. Simple stuff, but the results are incredible. So let's just bring it all home. Your biological clock isn't just some abstract idea. It is your most potent, built-in medicine for managing your weight, your energy, and your entire health. The only question left is, are you using it?